Hey everyone, it's Dr. Roz with Brown Beatty Counseling and Consulting. I wanted to jump on here because July is Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. And so with that, I want to actually ask you for a favor. I want to ask you to help me challenge something that's really not true out there. And it's that Black people don't go to counseling. We do. And so with that being said, we're seeing even more Black people going to counseling in private practices, looking for therapists who look like them and looking for therapists who are culturally competent, who understand that our racial and our cultural experiences are impacted in our daily living and a part of who we are and how we navigate this world. And so with that said, I'm going to ask you that when you hear that Black people don't go to counseling, challenge that. Change that narrative. Let's write our own narrative. And even if you go to counseling, I'm going to ask maybe even you're a little bit vulnerable and share that as a Black person, I go to counseling. I go to counseling too. I'm a therapist and I have a therapist. And so with that, that's what increases our mental wellness. But also what we're doing is for those people who are sitting on the fence about, you know what, should I reach out? Should I get professional help? And if they hear kind of that line of saying that we don't go to counseling, guess what? More than likely, they may be able to think like, oh, I'm gonna just carry this weight by myself because we don't. When that's not really the truth. We do go to counseling. And so by sharing your experience about going to counseling, you don't have to go through the details, but also too, what you're doing is you're also showing and telling the truth about what our narrative is. And so I'm going to ask you to, join me in fighting the stigma against Black people going to counseling and that narrative that is told that we don't go to counseling, and changing that. Taking the pen back, taking our voices back, and being able to tell the truth about how we do focus on our mental wellness. And so as we kind of navigate through this month, you will hear other different posts from me that's going to ask you to focus on areas that impact minorities and also too that impact people of color. And so thank you for tuning in. If you want to know a little bit more about me, please go to www.brownbeatty.com, and thank you.